I'm Ellen Hodges, and this is a science video, and I hope you enjoy it. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Science, 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 bias, science. Science is not bias. Show. Science size. With a sideshow. With the sideshow. The science. The science. The science. The Science Show. Hosted by Drummond and Tom. Filmed by Ellen Hodges. Bingo. Today we're gonna do rockets on the Science Show. Scissors, strapping tape, hard plastic for the wings, marker, and 2 bottles, and 1 piece of paper for the wings. Let's get to it, so you can do it. Goggles, aprons, let's get started. We also need a meter stick for measuring out the wings. Brooms are not acceptable for measuring. Clay. Bottle rocket launcher and pump. Let's get started with a science show. Emptying the drink. Don't forget to wear your goggles. Whoops. Cap it and clean it. And now you have 2 empty clean bottles. Time to get serious. Now that you've cleaned the bottle, you can take off the wrapper. And later, the plastic circle on the tip of the bottle, which will allow the bottle to fit easily on the launch pad. Now that we have a small cut, I can easily tear it off. Perfect. Now you can take off the plastic ring. Voila. Now, we have to cut the bottom of this bottle to put the bottom of this bottle into this bottle. And now, we can put this bottom of this bottle into this bottle. We had to cut the bottle shorter so that it could fit into the bottle properly. Now it's time to reinforce the rocket with strapping tape. Here, putting on the strapping tape, we can do one of 2 things. We can either put 3 straps around the top, middle, and bottom part of the bottle, or we could do 1 long band through the bottle. Now Drummond's going to help me apply the strapping tape. We're going to make 1 giant band in the middle. This seems to be the most effective way, but you can try it any way you want. The reason we're using the strapping tape is we don't want the pressure chamber to explode when the water comes out. By taking a thin sheet of paper, we can measure the circumference of this bottle. And then we can apply the wings. See how the thin sheet of paper wraps perfectly around the bottle? Now we can just measure the sheet of paper to find the circumference. Exactly 28 centimeters. Now that we've measured it on paper, 28 divided by 3 is exactly 9.33333 repeated. So we just summed it up to 9.3. Now, we have these lines to make our fins. We are going to begin making the wings, which will use hard plastic and scissors. Now, when you're beginning to make the wings, you want to have a nice straight cut. You may want to even use a measuring stick, like this meter stick. By using this marker, we can mark our wing design. Now we can cut it. Don't cut your fingers. Now we can use this wing to base our other wings to be the exact same size.
You can use only 3 wings like we are going to, but you have the choice of using 4.
Now, after tracing and cutting, we have 3 wings.
Now that we have cut the fins from this hard plastic, Tom,
We will attach them to the rocket with strapping tape.
Now, thanks to my help with clones, we can begin to tape on the fins to the bottle rocket. Using the lines on this piece of paper, which were drawn by Drummond, will help us to attach the fins, because we need them in exact spots or else the rocket will go sideways when launched. I've just finished the first fin by using strapping tape, and now I'm going to begin on the second fin. I'm now attaching tape by putting one part on the rocket and the other on the fin. I'm going to do this several times to make sure it's sturdy, and make sure to do it from both sides because you don't want the fin bending over in the middle of flight.
Now we can apply the clay to the bottom. Now that we've put all the clay in, we have paper to support the clay and keep it down so it balances better.
We are now putting on the cap so we can begin to put on the nose cone. Now that we've added the nose cone, which we made out of clay, you can make it out of tin can or paper if you want. Paper isn't really the best thing to use because it's not waterproof. But now that we've done that, we have to balance it.
You can use your 2 fingers to balance. Well, Tom did it on the pressure chamber. It's supposed to be done above the pressure chamber, where you want the center of gravity.
We've now finished building the bottle rocket and it's ready for launch.
Now we have to fill up the derp rocket 3/4 of the way. By placing the hose to the lid of the rocket, we can get a nice clean spray. We have too much water, so we can dump some out.
We have to get the water to approximately 3/4 of the bottle. You have to judge it with your eye. So you have enough room for the pressure, but enough water.
Perfect.
We now have the bottle rocket launcher and the pump for the pressure. Our rocket is now officially ready for launch.
Now we are putting the stopper into the cap. Now the stopper is on, and we put it in the clips to hold the rocket in place. And we press the lock and put the pin through.
We are now pumping up the rocket to 90 psi.
Pulling the pin. That was pretty good too.
Oh, geez.
That was really good.
As you can see, the pressure was high and the bottle broken. Now you know how to build and launch a rocket.
Remember, kids, safety first.
Harry Potter!
Sorry.
Oh, making the wings. We need strapping tape. And then we need to strap it onto the rocket with a strapping tape.
We're going to begin to cut away.
And oh my god, my finger!
Goggles first,
What
kids.
the heck is going on? I really
Tom?
By
can't
using this
say.
marker,
I'm making up songs. And he's like, no. I'm like, you're gonna get extra credit. And he's like, so? I'm like, fine.
Give me a second. So, would you like some Gatorade? So, would you
I would love some, but I would not like to drink your bodily fluids.
Hi.
It's my lab coat.
Okay, then don't put on that apron.
Goggles. It's the goggles. What are you You can't win a stereo contest with goggles.
No, you don't.
So, did you talk to Miss
aprons. Let's get started. Hey, you, Mr. Blue. What's that name on your shoe? The Rocket Science! You don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm asking you to do it
Whose
again.
yearbook is this? Now we're gonna need clay to weight the
No
rocket.
one cares.
Okay.